First pitch on its way. Fly ball out to straightaway right. Harper is in his tracks now. One pitch, one away.
Now batting, the designated hitter.
Digging in, Jesus Aguilar. 2 hits and 2 trips for him thus far.
This guy's having a pretty good week so far in one game. His last at bat is second home run of the game. We'll see if they'll pitch him a little bit more carefully in this AB.
Well, these days don't happen often. You better dig yourself when you get 3 knocks in a big league Wago.
It's hard to have 3 hits in one day, but boy, this guy is off to a great start in this one.
At the plate now, Jorge Alfaro. Popped him up. Hoskins is over now, and he's got it for route number 2.
Now batting, center fielder, Monte.
Settling in now, Monte Harrison. A hit and 2 tries for him so far. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Hit in the air out to center field. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the... And in steps Scott Kingery. He'll start things out in the 6th for a lineup that really hasn't found its groove in this one.
Yeah, only 2 hits so far, Matt, and not very many hard hit balls either. We'll see if they can start making some adjustments.
Lifted down the line in left. And this will not be caught. It's a foul ball. Trying to send him packing for the second time. And he struck him out. Good pitch there as he registers his 8th punch out of the ball game. 1 out for the Phils in their half of the 6th. And that'll bring in the middle infielder Gene Segura. Now a fastball a bit too low here. It's ball 1. Rolled slowly down the first baseline. But a foul ball. 1-1. Now here's the pitch. Ooh, jumped the gun a bit on that swing, and he's down 1-2.
Hey, I know it's a day game, but these guys better wake up. He's on point today, throwing a lot of exploding stuff, darting and diving all over the strike zone.
They'll try again. 1-2. High in the air down the right field line. After it is Dickerson. He makes the running play. 2 down. So next to the plate for the Phils, Andrew McCutchen. He struck out and popped out in his 2 previous trips. And that swung on and missed for strike 1.
Offensive game plan needs to change right here. They need to get a little bit more aggressive. It's too late to try and work counts.
Behind 0-2 now.
He got the fastball where he wanted and just pulled off of it.
High and deep down the left field line. And that will end up a foul ball. And he's got himself another one as he picks up strikeout number 9 here, and the side is retired. So digging in now, Jonathan Villar. He'll lead it off as we start the home 6th.
The second baseman, Jonathan.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And he throws the fastball by him here. 0-1.
Well, he kind of tipped his hand right there. His approach is obviously sitting on the off speed because he was so late on that first pitch either.
And he just ramps up, and here's the fastball by him. 0-2.
Go to that well one more time. He's been late on the first 2.
This is pulled into right, and that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit. So the leadoff man reaches in their half of the 6th.
There's another line drive leadoff single right now. I mean, they've had an unbelievable scouting report on these pitchers today. They are finding barrels. They're not trying to do too much. Guys are staying in the big part of the field and hitting everything on the screws.
On to first to complete the double play. Digging in once again, Shawn Davis. He flew out at his last at-bat.
Almost, Matty. Almost went deep his last AB. Certainly just missed it. With this guy's big power, he's feeling pretty good at the day.
Well, the left fielder's on it, and that retires the side. Nothing doing for the Marlins, but they still hold a 10-0 lead. Now in the box, Bryce Harper. He struck out swinging in his last trip to the plate.
Yeah, he's got to put that one behind him, especially with...
First offering on its way. A swing and a shot hit down the corner, but this one will bend foul. Had plenty of distance though as it landed in the upper deck. Fouled away. And he fouls this one off. Looking for his 10th strikeout. Here's the pitch. Another foul ball, and this battle will continue. The next 0-2. Grounded back up the middle. And he's safe at first as he beats this one out by about a half a step.
I know that has to be frustrating from a pitcher's standpoint, but nice execution, nice hustle. Bottom. Line, nice hustle. Pitcher's still one good pitch away from getting a double play.
You know, D-Row, one of the things you want to do is make quality pitches as a pitcher, and there's not much you can do right there. You make a pretty good pitch, and the next thing you know, you have a leadoff single on an infield ground ball.
And that'll bring up the Sacramento product, Rhys Hoskins. Strike one to start the at-bat. Harper aboard here at first with nobody out. And it's quickly 0-2. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. And it's fouled away. Fouled off.
4 foul balls in this AB. Pitcher cannot find anywhere to go to put this guy away.
And the third baseman will have a look at it, but this is back into the seats. No runs, 3 hits, and no errors on the ledger for the Phillies to this point. Fouled away.
6 fouls in a row. This is turning into one of those epic at-bats. Who's going to blink first? Is the pitcher going to continue to attack the zone, or is the hitter going to come outside it?
So the breaking ball locked him up there. Rhys Hoskins goes down for the first out in the 7th inning. In there, and it's 0-1.
What a performance so far. Throwing first pitch strikes to 90% of the batters. It's hard to get any better than that.
Now a swing and a fly ball. Dickerson is over, and he puts it away in foul ground for the 2nd out. Digging in and looking for more. JT Realmuto. He singled his last time up. And he fouls this one off. A runner on first with 2 away. That's taken. Now it's 0-2.
Can't waste getting the leadoff runner on in this situation. Someone's got to bear down and get a big knock.
The 0-2 once more. It's a high fly ball headed for the left field corner. If it stays fair, it's gone. And that nearly would have gotten him on the board. Instead, it's a long foul ball. Lifted down the line in right and back out of play. Count holds it 0-2.
I know the fans love the souvenirs, but the battle between the pitcher and batter right here is what makes the game great.
And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. Adam Morgan comes on to pitch now, hoping for better results than the other arms that they've run out there in this one. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. Ready now, Corey Dickerson. Last time through was a base hit. That's lifted the other way out to left. McCutchen is under it. 1 out. Stepping into the box, Garrett Cooper. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. This is skied into the air to straightaway center. Hazley is there. 2 gone.
Now batting, third baseman.
Stepping into the box, Ryan Anderson. He homered earlier and is 2 for 3 to this point. First pitch coming. Here it is. High and deep to left center field. McCutchen going back at the track. The wall. Gone. So a solo shot here to left center field. His second home run of the game as this lead got even wider.
I'll tell you, guys are scrambling in the dugout to get to the plate now, and I can't blame them. It seems like everyone's getting in on the action. That's the 7th home run of the game. When it rains, it pours, I guess.
Jesus Aguilar will stand in again as we flash you back to the early stages of this ball game. There were fans still finding their seats as he launched his second home run of the game as he was off to a fast start indeed. First pitch of the at-bat. This is line to left. That's in, and he is just on a tear. That makes him 4 for 4.
Man, talk about having a good game. And like most guys, this would be a good week. 4th hit of the game, and 2 of those D-Rose round trippers.
Yeah, he's going to have a smile on his face for a while here, Dan. These are special nights. You have to enjoy these. These don't come around often, and he is taking full advantage of it.
He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. Now a big fastball, and he's well behind it with the swing.
Hey, this guy's so aggressive, I don't think this pitch is anywhere near the zone.
Good opposite field power here, taken high and deep to right. A leap, but it's off his glove. So now they'll have 2 men in scoring position following the 2-out double.
That was a great job of driving that ball, extending his arms very well, was able to get it over the right fielder's head, one-hopping it off the wall for an easy double. That's one of those solid hits that you don't even feel coming off the bat.
Line drive, and that's a base hit into center field. And the second run will score as well.
Wow, that's a baker's dozen. 13 runs right there, and they can't do anything wrong at the plate. I'm no expert, but I would have to bet that the manager would love to save some of those runs for the next game. Regardless, there's some happy men in that dugout.
Standing in now, Jonathan Villar. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Hazley is going to have room out there as he puts this away to retire. So here's the Phillies DH, Nick Williams. We're in the 8th now, and nothing's changed out there on the mound.
Well, I've been very impressed with how this starter's going about his business, Matt. He's looked really sharp, and it's hard to know if it's had any effect, but getting that early lead from his offense could have really helped settle him in. Hey, there's an old saying in baseball, you need to take a strike in this spot. Well, he got one there. Now he just needs to find a way to get on.
Throw on to first in time, so the leadoff man is set down to open up inning number 8.
Now batting, the center fielder.
Stepping in, Adam Hazley. In his last at-bat, he popped out in foul ground.
Yeah, Matt, he's got to make an adjustment right here. His swing definitely broke down, dropped his back shoulder. And thus, the result was a terrible pop-up foul.
Now the Marlins skipper's up out of the dugout on his way to the mound, and it would appear he's seen enough of his starter this afternoon. So he was able to only get that first out in the 8th, but nonetheless he'll depart with the lead. Yimi Garcia will come on in relief as he'll make his 2nd appearance of the season so far.
Yimi Garcia.
The 0-1 pitch. Now here's a ball hit high and deep to straightaway right field. And that is off the wall. And he'll reach 2nd now with 1 away.
Sometimes when a reliever comes in a game, he wants to get that first strike so bad that he serves one up, and that's exactly what happens here. The first batter he faces just rockets one off the wall, and now he's got to worry about another base hit, potentially bringing home a run.
And he falls behind 0-2. Runner at 2nd here with 1 man out. A ball and 2 strikes now.
Stone cold take right there. That fastball very well could have sent him packing back to the bench.
Dickerson's there, and he brings it in for the 2nd out of the inning. But he gets back in time, safe at 2nd base.
The bat, number 2.
And that'll bring up Gene Segura. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. From the stretch.
You're lucky if you get one pitch a night right down the middle. Cannot be late on that fastball.
In there, and he's ahead 0-2 now. Runner in scoring position at second with 2 down.
Hard liner, but picked up on a hop.
And the off-balance throw gets him as he takes away a hit, and the side is retired. Phillies strand 1, still looking up at a 13. Victor Arano enters now in a mop-up role as he'll try to keep the deficit right where it is.
64. Victor.
Ready once again, Miguel Rojas. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1-for-4 day. First pitch hacking here, and that's the first strike. The Phillies came into this one riding pretty high, presented with the opportunity to sweep the series. However, it has clearly not gone the way they'd hoped.
One of the things you have to do is play 27 outs and not give any at-bats away. They're down by several runs here. It doesn't look good, but they still have a chance. And when you have a chance, you have hope.
Hazley is there, and he'll bring this one in.
The left fielder.
Up next for Miami, Shawn Davis. He's 1-for-4 for the game. First offering on its way. No balls and a strike to count. And for the opposition, finishing this one off and salvaging a win in the series will sort of allow them to at least save a little face here at home.
No doubt about it. The last thing you want to do is get beat around in your own backyard. You want to make your home ballpark a winning ballpark. So winning this one and avoiding the sweep could be just what the doctor ordered.
The 0-2 pitch. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. There to take it in is McCutchen now for route number 2.
Now batting, right fielder.
So here's the cleanup hitter for Miami, Corey Dickerson. For his career in this matchup, he's 1-for-2. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. Center fielder going back. Still going back. And it's gone as they add still another.
Now batting.
And that'll bring in Garrett Cooper. On the line, that's a base hit into left field. The relay, but he'll be in there with a double.
You'd think they'd stop pitching to this guy by now. He's been torching them all weekend, and he stays hot here with another extra base hit. They'll be happy when this series is over, so they don't have to deal with this dude anymore.
Grounded weakly to the left. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. Now at the plate, Andrew McCutchen starting things for his side in the ninth as they face the improbable odds of trying to come back in this one.
Yeah, not a lot of hope for them at this point. But these guys know these bats still count, at least for their own stats. You can't mill in your chances as a professional.
Behind 0-2 now. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. He struck him out, the 3rd time he's fanned in the game.
Now batting, the right fielder.
Here's Bryce Harper now. Just gets a piece of it, strike 1. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. 1 out, nobody on. And another foul ball.
Got to take advantage of that pitch right there. 0-2 breaker hanging over the heart of the plate. Not going to see too many of those today.
And it's fouled away. Oh, a fastball swung on and missed, and for the 2nd time today, he's gone on strikes. Next to bat will be Rhys Hoskins. First 2 men in the inning have both gone down via the punch-out, so we'll see if he can fare any better. 0-1 the count. Ground ball sent back up the middle. Fielded cleanly. Throw to first is going to be in time to take care of him, and the Marlins will put an end to their 3-game skid as this ball game is over.
Well, that wasn't exactly a nail-biter, but it's always nice when you can get an offensive explosion like that and save your closer for another day. A comfortable victory.
14-0 is the final in this one. Miami jumped out to an early lead in the first and never looked back. Sandy Alcantara earns his first win of the season as he racked up 10 strikeouts in the effort. Zach Eflin permitted 6 earned runs to come across in the losing effort. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Klezak, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to theshownation.com.
Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 43 minutes. Thank you for joining us here this afternoon. And we remind you to please drive home safely.
We are under the lights as the show gets you ready for another edition of Major League Baseball. Tonight, we've got a good matchup in store between the Washington Nationals and the Miami Marlins. It's Marlins baseball, and it's next on the show. Jose Arena, a right-handed native of the Dominican Republic, will be the starter. Dan, any thoughts?
This guy really struggled last year. This season's going to be about a bounce-back year. Real ugly ERA last year. He has a lot to prove to himself and to his teammates that he's a much better pitcher than he was last year.
Guys, this Marlins ball club, as they begin play here tonight, they come out of the gate slowly. Just one of their first 4 have been wins.
Yeah, Matty B. Hey, D-Row, talk about a team that's scuffling right now. I had a chance to talk to the manager before the game. He's not happy. The players aren't happy. Yeah, and just a malaise has kind of come over this clubhouse. We had a chance, like he said, to walk through it a little bit. The boys are not jumping around. This is a big game today.
So it was a swinging strike 3. Trey Turner goes down for the first out of the game.
Number 2, Adam.
First pitch of the at-bat. Fouled off. Eaton is one of those prototypical left-handed bats that really excels against right-handed pitching. Sees the ball well coming from that side. Popped up. Anderson in foul ground, but this will land untouched. 1-2 now to Adam Eaton. 73 degrees our game time temperature here tonight, and it probably won't get a whole lot cooler than that. And he takes strike 3 called, and it's a pair of punch outs that begin the ball game.
The main job of the number 1 and 2 hitters is to set the middle of the order up with an opportunity to do some damage. So when you strike both of them out, you're putting yourself in a pretty good position to make it through the teeth of the lineup without a whole lot of stress.
The windup and the 0-1. Grounded to first. Scooped up, and he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. So a fairly... Stepping up now, Jonathan Villar. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. And the pitch.
Second baseman, Jonathan.
Hops this one up. And Cabrera will take this one for the first out. Step lifetime against Anibal Sanchez. He's gone 3 for 11. He also has 1 home run. A swing and a drive to center field. That one's got a chance. And, oh, he missed a home run by a matter of feet. It's off the wall. And he's in there easily at second with a 1-out double.
This thing stays in the park, but let me tell you something. He absolutely crushed this thing. This park is no bandbox. It takes a lot to get one out of here, and he almost does it. It carried a long time and hit it halfway up the wall for a long double.
And this will hop over the wall, but the run will score.
There's a deep fly ball. Doesn't quite get out of the ballpark, but it hits in the right spot as it bounces off that hard warning track and over the wall for a ground rule double. Not sure if he had triple on his mind, but I doubt he'll complain too much about getting to coast into second base.
In now, Corey Dickerson. Swung on and hit deep to left center. A ball that's carrying. But he can't get there, and it bounces over the wall. It's a ground rule double.
And this thing bounces over the wall, but I don't think it would have mattered if it stayed in the ballpark. Either way, the runner was going to score, and he was going to wind up at second. He drove that ball really nicely.
This is line to left, and this is going to be a fair ball as it'll head to the corner. The relay. And it's in time as he's out at third as the good relay gets him. Over now, they'll apply the tag between second and third. It's a careless double play, and the inning is prematurely over. Juan Soto to the plate now. Fouled away. 0-1, here's the pitch. Still no balls and 2 strikes. Swing and a miss on the slider, and that's out number 1. At the plate, Eric Thames. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch.
Yeah, I get it. They want to run this guy's pitch count up, but that was a pretty good pitch to hit. He might be kicking himself that he didn't swing at that one.
Now a ball lined to the left side. Bases are empty, 1 man out. High in the air, carrying well out to deep center. Harrison moving back on it. And this one is gone. A home run.
Not every home run is exactly the same. That ball was absolutely destroyed.
To the plate now, Kurt Suzuki. As the first pitch to him is swung on and missed for strike 1. And he fouls this one off. 1 out, nobody on. And he held up in time, but it's strike 3 called, and there are 2 down.
Every pitcher gives up home runs, some more than others, but the best ones forget about them as soon as the next guy digs into the batter's box. He showed me a lot right there by going after the next hitter and striking him out on only 3 pitches.
And it's fouled away. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. A ball hit softly on a line to third. But an easy play over at third, and that'll be that. But the Nationals now batting, Brian Anderson. And he's definitely off to a fast start in the early part of the season. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Eaton is right there. And very quickly, one gone. Striding forward now is the DH, Jesus Aguilar, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Now this one's hit hard to left field by Aguilar, and deep. Left fielder looking up. See you later. Over the wall, a home run. A solo shot here to left. Home run number 3 here in the early going, and it gives the Marlins a 3-1 lead. So now to the plate, Jorge Alfaro. Oh, there it goes. In the air to left center, and you can forget about this one. Back-to-back home runs. So a solo shot here to left center field. First home run of the campaign for him, as the Marlins have opened up a 4-1 lead.
Batting ninth.
So that'll bring in Monty Harrison next. He swings and sends it in the air to right center field.
And this is into the alley and ought to be good for extra bases. And this one will bounce into the wall. The relay throw, and he is in there.
And that's his first triple of the season. The way he exploded out of the box, you knew he was determined to get the third, and he made it happen.
Stepping in now, Jonathan Villar, fouled off. Sanchez has thrown north of 1,800 big league innings in his career, and he's worked to exactly a 1.30 whip over those innings, so he's right around the major league average in that regard. Harrison stands at third with one gone in the inning. Hit hard on the ground to first. Zimmerman has it, and he'll take it to the bag himself for the second out, but meanwhile the run is in to score.
Up next for the Marlins.
At the plate, Miguel Rojas. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here. A bouncer up the middle. Turner loves it. Throw in time, and the side is retired. So 2 home runs in the inning lead to 3 runs on the scoreboard. We've played 2 full. It's the Marlins 5 and the Nats 1. Here now is Asdrubal Cabrera. He had a couple of hits in yesterday's contest.
Lots of baseball left in this one as we're still early on, but you don't want to fall too far behind. They're already down by a bundle, and one of the things you want your leadoff guy to get on and set the table for the big boys to start driving in some runs.
Throw to first in time, and the leadoff man is gone to start the third.
Batting ninth.
Striding in now for the Nats, Ryan Zimmerman. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And he throws the fastball by him here. 0-1. Bases are empty. 1 man out. Heading out towards shallow right. After it is Dickerson. He gets there and makes the play for the second out of the inning.
The bat, number 7.
Back to the top of the order now, and into bat is Trey Turner. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Hit in the air down the right field line. Dickerson on the move. He can't get there, so the inning will continue. He hit the corner and tries for third. And he is into third with a 2-out triple. The speed they always talk about with this guy was on full display there.
Yeah, when you've got elite speed like this guy does, Matt, you don't need any help from the fielders to give you more time. He's thinking extra bases as soon as the ball gets to the outfield, and that time he wanted 3.
The 0-2 delivery. Now a ball lined to the left side, but this is a foul ball. 0-2 once more. He swung on and missed. He got him on strikes. Digging in the switch hitter, Shawn Davis. He'll get us going in the home half of inning number 3. Just able to get a piece of that for strike 1. Davis, originally from the Tar Heel state of North Carolina. He's in his rookie year here at the big league level. Fouled away. There's a swing, and he sends the ball high in the air into left field. And it's gone. A solo shot here to left. Home run number 5 on the year. And it's now a 6-1 ball game. Into the box now, Corey Dickerson, as he'll try to hold back on the swing, but he went around for the first strike. Pulled high in the air out to right field. Thames is there, and he has it for the out. So one gone now in the inning, and it's a good time to pull off our upcoming schedule as you see what's on tap for the Marlins in the next 7 days. First pitch coming. Here it is. Oh, they think they may have gotten him again. This one's hit deep to left field, and for the second time in the inning, the gopher ball will come back to bite him. It's a home run. Solo shot here to left. First home run of the campaign for him, as it's now a 6-run ball game. Now the National skipper's up out of the dugout on his way to the mound, and it appears that'll be all for Anibal Sanchez. So he'll make a beeline for the showers, I'm sure, as he's going to want to put this awful night behind him as quickly as possible. Tanner Rainey is going to come on to pitch here, and in just the 3rd inning, you have to think he'll be asked to eat some innings.
Tanner Rainey. Now batting, third baseman.
Into the box, Brian Anderson. Swung on, and this one's driven in the air as well to deep right field. And he will run this one down. A good read off the bat for the second out.
The designated hitter.
Next will be the designated hitter, Jesus Aguilar. And he's off to a hot start in this one. Homered his first time around. Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Line shot to third, and the side is retired. Some more of the colorful characters here at the ballpark tonight. Back with more Monday Night Baseball following this. Here's Howie Kendrick. He starts the inning, and Dan, they're down 6 in the early going, so what do they need to do to claw back into this thing?
Well, first of all, Matt, I think they need to start to get some base runners. It's hard to be patient when you're down by 6, but base runners are the key to getting back into this one.
The windup and the 0-1. And swinging there is Kendrick as he sends this one on the ground to short. Throw to first in time. 1 gone here in the 4th.
Up next for Washington, the left fielder, Juan Soto.
Here now is Juan Soto. He's 0 for 1 thus far. And he gets ahead here with the fastball. Strike 1. Soto, a 6'1" left-handed swinger and thrower. He's in his 3rd season as a major league player. And he turns on one, sending it high and deep to right. And this ball is gone. No chance to make a play on that one. At the plate now, Eric Thames. And now this ball's in the air to deep right field. Dickerson going back. Gone. Back-to-back jacks on back-to-back pitches. In now, Kurt Suzuki. As he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. He was a strikeout victim in his first try. A Ball and a strike to count to Suzuki. 3 runs, 4 hits, and no errors so far for the Nationals. Check swing grounder to the right side. He's got it, and he'll take it to the bag himself for the out.
Now batting, the designated hitter.
So next for the Nationals is the designated hitter, Starlin Castro. Hit it hard, but lined out in his first at-bat.
Yeah, he hit it hard. That's all you can ask. You can't control the result sometimes, Matty. Just unlucky with the placement.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. And he fouls this one off. 3 runs, 4 hits, and no errors so far for the Nationals. Here's a little chopper up the middle. Reined in. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. So they get a couple of runs. Just about set to go for the last of the 4th. But before we do that, here's Heidi Watney.
Matt, during the commercial break, I had a chance to catch up with manager Don Mattingly about the Marlins' offensive production. And overall, he's really happy with the at-bats they're putting together. 8 of their hits have gone for extra bases. So they're not only putting the ball in play and getting on base, they are doing so with authority. And that has this dugout feeling awfully good about themselves, guys.
Good stuff, Heidi. Thanks. Ready to go in the bottom of the 4th. Ready now for the Marlins, Jorge Alfaro. He went deep in his first at-bat. We'll see what he's got in store for us here. Popped him up. Zimmerman moving to his left, and that's the first out of the inning.
Now batting, center fielder.
Bigging in for his second at-bat, Monte Harrison. He scored after tripling in his first plate appearance. What's he got in store for us here? Now here it comes. Hit high and deep to right center. Eaton on the move. He gets there, and that's the second out.
The batter, number 2.
So it's back to the top of the order now, and the switch hitter Jonathan Villar will be the next to bat. He's set, and the pitch. Now a shot toward the gap in left center. Legs churning. He's headed for second, and he is into second with a 2-out double. Off the bat, it was pretty clear right away that that hit was going to get him at least 2 bases.
Yeah, Matt, some people like to crow about homers and powering drives, but you have to like hits like this. A no-doubt double the second it left his bat. Like you said, the only question was whether the out...
And the throw is in time to get him to retire the side. Now to the plate as Asdrubal Cabrera comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame. Starts him out with a slider for a strike. And that misses 1-1.
I got a ball, 1 strike.
And it's fouled away. Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. Swing and a miss as he couldn't connect on the 2-seamer, and that's out number 1.
I'll tell you, he's showing no signs of tiring right now. Still looks razor sharp from what I can tell, so I think he might last a while longer if he can keep this up.
Here's Ryan Zimmerman now. As he'll go after the first pitch to him and comes up empty. It's strike one. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Behind 0-2 now. 1 out, nobody on. Inside and high with that one. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Hit back up the middle. And into center field as he's aboard with a 1-out single.
He had him on the ropes right there. Count leverage, 2 strikes against the batter. He's going to have to put that into memory bank because that guy made a nice 2-strike approach right there. Made a nice 2-strike adjustment.
Hit pretty well out to deep left field. But he will haul this in on the run as he had to go back to the warning track to do it. And there are 2 away. And when you know you have a chance to hand someone a hat trick for the game, is there any extra motivation to punch him out again?
Hey, there's no doubt about that, Matt. When you have a good hitter like this and you've punched him out twice already, you just want to continue to go out there and make good pitches and see if you can't dominate him for a 3rd time.
Hard hit ball to second. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as this side is. At the plate, Shawn Davis. He'll start things out in the home half of inning number 5.
In the last at-bat, Matty V, we heard this guy's a good fastball hitter. He got a fastball and didn't miss it. We'll see if they pitch him a little bit differently this time and mix in some off-speed pitches.
Strike 1 to start the at-bat. And the pitch. Hangs on him a bit that time as it's belted out toward deep center field. And he's going to have room to put this one away, and that's the first out. Next will be the cleanup hitter, Corey Dickerson. He flew out in his last at-bat. First pitch on its way. No balls and 1 strike. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Soto is right there as he'll put it away without much problem for the 2nd out.
Now that's first baseman.
And that'll bring in Garrett Cooper. Here's the first pitch to him. And he turns this one around high and deep to center field. Looking up is Eaton. And it's gone as they add still another. So a solo shot here to left center field, his 2nd of the game as they open it up to 8-3.
Now batting, third baseman.
At the plate, Brian Anderson. As he'll swing and miss at a first pitch slider at strike 1. No hits to this point. Line drive, base hit to right.
No mistake what he was sitting on. Fastball, middle of the plate, kept his hands back, stayed through the baseball, and delivers a hard hit line drive.
Stepping in now, Jesus Aguilar as he pops the first pitch foul behind the plate. 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. Comes set and the 0-1. This is line to left, and that's in there, base hit.
Now batting, the pitcher, Jorge Alfaro.
So now to the plate, Jorge Alfaro as he swings and grounds it toward the hole. They'll go the short way to Kendrick at 2nd, and that'll be that. But the Marlins tackle. So stepping in, Howie Kendrick. He'll try and do what he can to work toward cutting into this big deficit. Way behind that pitch, it's 0-1.
Hey, not too often we see this hitter come outside his game plan, outside the zone, but that pitch was just so tempting.
And it's quickly 0-2. pulled high in the air out to left field. Davis is right there as he puts it away, no problem for the first out.
The left fielder, number 22.
Coming to the plate now, Juan Soto. It was a solo shot for him in his last at-bat.
Yeah, Matt, and going back to that last at-bat when he hit the homer, that was a fastball that was up in the zone. This guy likes the ball up in the zone, so if I'm on the mound right now, I'm thinking try to keep the ball at the knees and below. He doesn't handle that low pitch quite as well.
Fouled off. 1 out, nobody on. Lifted the other way out to left center. Left fielder is on the move. He gets there and makes a fine running play for the second out.
The right fielder,
Eric Thames will stand in looking for home run number 3 as we take it back to inning number 4. And this was his second home run of the game as he's been dialed in so far in this one. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. Nationals gone in order. Bottom of the 6th inning now. Ready for another chance. Monte Harrison, a hit in 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame. Sends that one out of play for strike 1. Bouncer to the left side.
Turner fields it cleanly.
And the throw to first is in time. 1 gone. So the lineup flips over, and digging in, Jonathan Villar. He doubled his last time through.
Yeah, he did a great job to go down and get that one his last at bat. But I got to think they're going to pitch him up, maybe elevate something in the zone. Interested to see how he approaches this next AB.
And this will bang up against the wall. Villar takes the turn at third. He wants it all. Safe at the plate. And it's now a 6-run lead.
Boy, the home fans are loving that inside the Parker. Looked like he was carrying a piano around his back when he rounded third, but he made it. Somebody get him an oxygen mask.
Standing in now, Miguel Rojas. Swing and a drive. This one's deep to right, and he will make the play out there, and there are 2 away now.
the left fielder.
Ready for another shot now, Shawn Davis. He'll swing it from the left side right here.
More of a comfortable side from the left side. Puts the ball in play. More of a contact hitter from the left side. Might have grown up being a natural left-handed hitter.
Oh, 1 count. Here's the pitch. Popped him up. Turner waits on it. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. So 1 run here on 1 base hit, the home run, no errors, and no one left. 7th inning coming up, with starting things as we begin the 7th.
It doesn't look very promising so far in this one.
Swinging strike.
Looks like he's got a good feel for that two-seam fastball this far into the game. He's used it really effectively tonight.
Now a little pop-up off toward the first base side. And he'll stay with it here as he puts the squeeze on it for out number 1.
Designated hitter.
Here's Starlin Castro. First pitch on its way. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Now time is called here as we'll get a trip to the mound. Now the Miami manager's up out of the dugout and on his way out to the mound. And he's looking to the bullpen here, so it would appear that's all for his starter tonight. So he'll leave here with 1 out in the 7th as he now hopes the bullpen can go ahead and get him the double.
Thank you.